Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So for today's reading, I was getting blasting through blockages, and I was also hearing a countdown, like a rocket launch, like 3, 2, 1. So a lot of you guys are probably starting to rev up and starting to begin to take the steps into your next chapter and your next journey. So that's really exciting. I was also getting getting nourishment from source instead of outside influences. So you may be noticing that your diet is shifting, or you're gaining energy from more things that you are realigning internally instead of seeking out sources like food or sugars, or just that quick little like hit. Or you may be subbing some processed foods for more fruits and vegetables, which that's also an ascension sign. So noticing what's going on within your body at this time and at this tweaking is really going to be helpful for kind of tracking what is revving up for you. I was also getting somatic healing for some of you, so there may be a need to really process. I feel like a lot of you guys have processed emotionally and intellectually, but now it's actually in the body that is needing to be released. So seeking out somatic therapy, a practitioner, that would be really helpful for you guys to move through this energy to really help you be able to imbue new, more higher frequency vibrations. That's what I was getting. So let's get started. I'm going to use the Mermaid Oracle deck here. It's by Lucy Cavendish. So figured since it is summertime, well, it's almost summertime, we have about a week until the solstice. And so this is really about tapping into, this is beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity, or form and spirit. So I get integration with this card. I really think that you guys are looking at how you are presenting yourselves to the world. And sorry, I'm getting a little, maybe there's some throat chakra activation happening for you guys. But I'm getting that there's a reconfiguration with how you are presenting yourselves to the world. So this may be through the way that you dress, the way that you speak. I'm also getting tapping into your natal chart is also helpful too. So looking at placements that can be helpful and aligned to really help tap into some of those gifts that may be not as prominent, the ones that you're not using every day, but I feel like they are really trying to help you streamline and to start to begin to use your other gifts to really make a difference and a change in the world. So awesome. Love it. So since it is Monday, we're doing more like a feminine themed. So I also have the Goddess deck here, and we're going to see what's going on. This one's by Doreen Virtue. I know this one's pretty popular. Spirit, what does my collective need to know at this time on this Magic Moon Monday? Goddesses, what energies are here? Boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no. Demands on your time and energy. So I know that this has been a theme coming up in the readings a lot. And I think that with you guys moving forward in whatever trajectory that you are wanting to move forward in, boundaries are really going to be necessary. Like, this is non-negotiable. And I think a lot of you have learned lessons of boundaries from past situations because it's really needed now. So saying no to the things that deplete or drain your energy is actually a form of self-love. It is showing yourself that, okay, I need extra time for me to be able to sit and cultivate the things, or even just rest. Resting is so important. Resting is needed to help refill your cup to be able to give to others. So boundaries are a really big lesson going on right now. And then at the bottom we have infinite supply. You are supplied for tomorrow, or for today and all of your tomorrows. So I love this card. This is just like a big breath of fresh air from this card. I absolutely love it. And then we're going to pull one more here. Spirit. What other themes? Presence. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. So there's obviously a theme of being present in the moment. And I feel like a lot of you may be getting downloads and start to really tap into the frequency of how you want to feel in this next chapter. Because when you are cultivating and you are starting to brew up new ideas, a new vibration, a new identity, being in the present moment can often give you messages, and it can help refuel you to be able to really start to align with the frequency that you are wanting to hold and what you're wanting to portray to the world. So a lot of identity stuff happening right now, which is pretty cool. And then we have listen at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of emphasis on listening and being present in the moment. So we're going to pull some tarot and see what's happening for everybody. Spirit guides, can I get some information and energies for the collective right now? Okay. 3 of Cups, Temperance, love that. Temperance has been very present, even in my readings. 5 of Swords, okay. And Ace of Cups. Oh, 2 of Cups. Love that. The Tower. Okay. So immediately right off the bat, I am getting a level of relying on your support system from this, because I think that there's a lot of things that are being asked to change and shift within not just yourself, but outside. It is as above, so below, as within, so without. So as things shift and change within your internal world, they start to change in the external. So this is really having you lean on your support system, the people who are really helping to cheer you on, to help you move forward in a new trajectory, and really ask them for help, even if it's not 3D tangible help, but leaning on them for emotional support, just as a reflection back to you, because there is a big judgment call being made here. And when the judgment comes up, these are really major shifts and major, you're being asked to really look at the foundation of your life and look at what's not working and what you can pull into you. And that's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy to really sit with looking at, okay, I need to implement this change, but it's also a lot of energy to pull things to you. So there's a simultaneous tower and then also a gravitational pull. It's like a magnetic force that is wanting to come into you, but there's other things that need to leave your life first. So right off the bat, we have 3 of Cups, Temperance, and the 5 of Swords. So there could be a little bit of mental energy, mental conflict, fears, doubts, worries, and that also may be what's coming through with the blasting through blockages. So really analyzing and sitting with, okay, why am I feeling this block? What is hindering me? Why do I think that this is either not attainable or is going to be really hard to manifest? Why do you think that's there? Oftentimes that comes from a lack mentality, which a lot of us have been ingrained pretty much since childhood to have that. And that indicates living in a survival mode. So really having you pull yourself out of this survival mode. And I know Jess with High Priestess Healing Tarot, she says it's privilege power, privilege problems, which I think is so resonant, because I catch myself doing that too, of going back and like, okay, this situation, this is not life or death. Like, I know I'm going to be fine, but knowing that it is a privilege to have problems that don't reflect life or death. So I think that there may just be a little bit of you getting in your own way, but I'm feeling like people outside of you have faith in you to be able to pull this off. They see the power within you, and that's what I'm meaning about leaning on your support system to help reflect back to you how powerful, how strong. It's also a lot of words of affirmation going on right now, because oftentimes when we are moving through a really big shift in our life, we need those people there to help prop us up. Not that we can't do it ourselves, and if you don't have a support system, then reaching out to a therapist or a coach or somebody who can really help you in this phase is going to be your rock. It's like your solidifying rock. So we also have a level, so we have temperance here, and this is an alchemizing energy. So I'm also feeling like the steps that you are about to take are needing some, it's almost like you are sitting to be able to embody this energy first and then making the moves in the 3D world. And temperance is asking you to, one, have faith, but also to have patience that everything is going to align how it's supposed to, and you will know when the right time for this will be. And Three of Cups, that this is the sisterhood card. I love this song, or this song, I'm sorry, this I love this card. And you could see that they are all three just being embraced and looking at the stars. Like this card, it means a lot. And so we also have the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Tower here. So a lot of cups energy. You have 3 cup cards. So that has a lot to do with that inner heart space. And knowing that by opening up this space, it is also going to help bring new people, opportunities, advancements towards you for the future. And then we have the Tower here, which is all about reconfiguring, reconstructing, and a really big shift with the 3D world. When the Judgment and the Tower come out in the same reading, that indicates a lot of really big changes about to happen. And that may be why this Five of Swords is here. So, and I think that this is also having you tap into your soul's guidance. So I'm getting that there is a need to really hone in on your inner reserves right now, and to not really be asking for outside opinions. And that may be what this boundary card is. So when you are about to make really big shifts and changes, if your vision gets on the outside of people, you may be feeling some projections of other people's fears coming from them, and that is not helpful for what you are asking to cultivate in your life. And you have the Chariot, the Strength, and the Fool. So you have so much momentum behind you. I think it's now just you taking the leap to get in your Chariot and drive. And this is that blasting through blockages. This is Cancer season. We are about to enter into Cancer season 2. And then we have Strength. So, and that may be this precipice that you're feeling, is this big shift with the Chariot, the Strength, and the Fool here. So you are gaining the momentum from this Chariot card and moving into embodying this strength, this confidence, this willpower. This is mind over matter. This is really big, tapping into your own inner reserves and your own strength to be able to step into this Fool, step into this unknown territory, because you have everything that you need. I think you have been almost in like an analysis paralysis phase with that Five of Swords of, okay, how am I going to get this done? How am I going to move through these unknown lessons? Or because I haven't done this before. It's because you haven't done this before. And the fact that you are thinking about or even going to be implementing this new change shows how strong and powerful you are. Because when you do things that you have never done before, you risk being not good at it, and you risk being a novice. And especially if you are coming from a space of being a master in one area and you're feeling like, okay, I need to really expand my talents, my gifts, my skills in whatever area, it takes a lot of courage to admit that, hey, I need some help in this area. And I really feel like that's really what this reading is about, is seeking help on the things that you really want to call into you. So putting yourself in rooms and spaces of the people who you want to, or the people that inspire you. So when you're looking at your environment and your surroundings, you are really looking at what the people are doing, and if it is in resonance with your soul, and if it's in resonance with your growth moving forward. And if not, then that may be a clue to put yourself in new environments, put yourself in new surroundings, in situations where people are doing the thing that you want to do. And oftentimes that really helps to shift your vibration because you're changing it at your core. You are able to kind of sit and tap into their inner wisdoms and how they have gotten to where they are. I almost feel like a teacher or a mentor energy with this. So whether you are becoming a teacher and you are seeking out a mentor to help you teach, or you are just seeking out a mentor in general to help you with this new phase, I think that's really going to be helpful for this next step moving forward. So I really don't feel like I need to clarify anything. I think that I feel like I have good clarity on this reading. A lot of just moving through big blockages, which is awesome. I also got a new deck. Ooh, it is the Tea Leaf Oracle, and I love the roundedness of these cards. But already right off the gate, we have door. Opportunities are waiting for you. So that's that chariot energy, and it is this walking through this unknown door is really going to help set you up in a new raised vibration. Can I get 2 more, please? Ooh, 4-leaf clover, great, good fortune. All right, so if you guys have been thinking, or you have been kind of hesitant on making this move, this is all saying that you have great energies here that are supporting you. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. Yep. So leaning in on your friends, those people who you know you can confide in. And I'm also getting people who are able to sit with your secrets, sitting with things that you hold sacred. This is like sacred circle energy. So leaning into the beauty of friendships, and those people who are confidants. And then at the bottom of the deck here, we have Camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Blasting through blockages, baby. So I really love this reading. I'm gonna leave it here. I really feel like this was like, boom, we got it, which is great. But thank you guys for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. But I will see you next time. Blessed be. Bye.